Hey, what's up? It is your guy, Marc My Words, and I'm coming back to you, baby, with another Q&A today. Got a couple email submissions I got from some loyal fans and followers of mine. And today, we're just going to get to a couple of their questions, give out a little bit of advice, baby, and try to become better as men. And you know that is what we do. So I appreciate you for tuning in with your boy today, all right? Now, if you like the content, if you like the questions, topics, the advice, anything that we're doing on this platform, bro, just hit the like and subscribe button for me. That lets me know that we're doing the right thing here and that we're going to bring more content like this to your doorstep. All right. Now, also share the episode with somebody. There are email submissions, bro, that people write in and they give me material to do videos on like this, right? When you send it to someone else, that gives them a chance to listen to the information, listen to the content. You never know what they will get out of the content. You understand? What you got out of it will not be the same as what they got out of it. That's just how it goes, all right? So be a friend to somebody, man. Show somebody you care and share the episode with them. That's all I ask you to do. Now, let's get to it today, all right? Remember, everything we talk about, bro, is for us to become better men. That's just it. When we have better men, we have better families. Better families create a better community. When we have better communities, bro, the world is a better place. That's just it, and that's all. But it starts with us, all right? So, the first question is, the woman I am dating goes to church twice a week. I have never been, and I don't think I need it, to be honest. Do you think she will continue to date me if I don't involve myself in her religious practices? This is a little bit of a tough one, bro. So, a lot of guys go through this type situation. They're dating a woman and she has some different things, some different habits that she involves herself with that you don't necessarily do, right? It doesn't mean you guys aren't compatible, but she might just get involved with some things that you don't get involved with, right? And that seems to be one of the things right here. A lot of times people can still establish a really good relationship with somebody and be with them long term, even though they don't have all similar interests, okay? Now, this one is about her religion or her spirituality. And you said she goes to church twice a week. And if anybody knows anything about going to church, you know if you go more than once a week, bro, if you're involved with your church that much that you were at that building more than once a week, you are devoted. You got to be devoted to do that, okay? So because that woman is devoted to her spirituality and her religion, it is very important to her, bro. It is very important to her. Now, you said that you don't go and you don't think you need it. Right? Are you going to be able to continue dating this woman if you don't align with her religiously, right? So I will tell you this, bro. Number one, all of us need spirituality. All of us need it, right? And so it doesn't matter how you define it. It doesn't matter what you call it. It doesn't matter if you practice it the same way that other people practice it, as long as it benefits you. So the point behind it is, bro, you should be able to recognize there is a higher being that is a little bit stronger than you, right? That has a little bit more control over things that happen than you, okay? Not only that, you should practice paying homage to that higher being, whoever that is, okay? Whatever it is that you choose to pray to, bro, just paying homage to them a couple times a day, once a day, a couple times a week, whatever it might be, shows that you're humble enough to say, thank you for keeping me alive. Thank you for making sure I have running water and a shelter. Thank you for making sure my children are straight, right? So you need spirituality regardless, my boy. So if you stop dating her today, I would say you got to get you some spirituality. You understand me? It's important. You are not going to meet a man who lives a beautiful life, bro, that does not have some type of spiritual practice. Sometimes that's meditation for people, bro. Sometimes that's just reading out of a holy book. That dude might not pray all like that, or might not go to a temple, a brick and mortar type of place where he can worship. But even getting the knowledge keeps his mind in a certain space, keeps his spirit clean. You understand me? So I would say you need the spirituality regardless. But as far as she's concerned, right? Now, dude, we don't do things just to be able to date women, right? That's not what a masculine man does. If a woman likes you enough for you and likes what you're doing, she should be interested enough in you to date you no matter what you're doing. But let's be clear. Spirituality is part of being a masculine man. So if you're on the track to becoming the best man you can, you should have some spirituality anyway. And one thing I'll tell you about a chick that's worth it, homie. One thing I tell you about a chick that you should be considering for a long-term relationship is she's going to open you up to a few things that you probably knew you needed to be doing, but you didn't get to it yet. You understand me? So her opening the door to her religion, her opening the door to some type of spirituality is probably what you need anyway. Huh? If the universe is trying to make you a better person and allow you to become the guy that you're supposed to become, why wouldn't it send you people like her that's going to open you up to the things that you need to be opened up to? So, bro, the way you described it, yeah, she go twice a week. You don't have to go twice a week, but maybe you go once a week. And maybe she stays for 3 hours, bro, and you only go for an hour. You understand? What it's going to do is open you up to the spirituality, bro. Then it's going to connect you and her because you guys are going to become a little bit closer because now your dialogue is going to be different. Now you have different things to talk about, bro. And listen, there's no point in dating women that you aren't in sync with, that you don't align with. And it's a lot easier to be aligned with somebody when you guys see eye to eye spiritually, bro, or in some type of religious practices or some type of religious thoughts and or laws that you live by. It's a lot easier to be aligned. So I say she might be a godsend for you, bro. So I would go ahead and follow it. I would let life happen right now, and I would go to church with her or go to her temple and enjoy it, bro. If you don't like it, you stop going. But this is probably what you need, to be honest with you, all right? So thanks for writing in, bro. I appreciate you. You can write in your submissions at coachmark22@gmail.com, all right? Now, next one. I am struggling with my wife and the work she does with a nonprofit organization where we live. It has been taking up all of her free time, and it seems like I see her less and less. What should I do to get this time back and not seem insensitive to her volunteer work? Now, we always talk about volunteer work being very important, bro, in a man's journey. If you are not making people better, if you are not giving to folks without thought of reciprocity, fam, you are failing as a man, okay? So as I said about the last gentleman that wrote in, bro, a lot of times these women will be involved with things that you need to be opened up to as well. Maybe not the same organization. Maybe you don't need to do it in the same exact way she's doing it. But bro, shouldn't you be volunteering as well? So you're saying that she's volunteering with an organization that's taking up her time and it's taking her away from you. Have you asked her to be involved with the volunteer work that she's doing? Have you shown any interest? Have you said, hey, you go down there 5 days a week for 2 hours. Maybe I'll come down there every other day. Maybe I'll come down there twice a week. We could spend some extra time. I could lend my services to the same organization that you do. We could become a little closer. Because, bro, that's a really good way for you guys to spend time. Listen, the happiest couples in the world, bro, tell you that they spend a lot of their time getting better with each other. That means reading. That means exercising. That means making healthy meals together. That means going out to see people who maybe can't get around, like older folks, right? These couples stay together longer and their connections are much stronger during that time that they're together. So I would suggest that you first off offer if she wants you to come down and volunteer with her, right? It will solve that little issue of the time, and then you can be opened up to that new world. Also, bro, if you start to volunteer where she's at, you might find that this is a secret hidden passion that you didn't know you had. Most people who find a lot of pleasure with volunteer work, bro, they didn't know that they wanted to do it until they got involved. It's a lot of dudes who will tell you they didn't know they liked being a baseball coach until they were forced into it. A lot of people that said they didn't know if they liked helping the homeless until they were somewhat forced into it, and then they found a love for it. So, bro, you might find a love for the volunteer work that she's doing. Also, you guys are spending time together. Also, everybody respects a man who volunteers. Everybody respects a man who volunteers, bro. Yeah, you don't want to do it at the expense of your job, right? Your salary, how you pay your bills. But bro, we got a lot of time in a day. You might be awake 16 hours a day. You only at work 8 or 9 of those hours. It's a lot of time left. So that would be my suggestion, bro. And also, you don't want to pull somebody away from doing volunteer work that might be their mission. You don't want to. What that's like your mission, whatever your mission might be. If somebody was trying to pull you away from that, bro, you're gonna start to resent them, and that can happen with your wife, and you don't want that to happen. So at least try it, okay? If you don't like it, you don't like it. But if you try it and put in a valiant effort, and then if she asks you, oh, what makes you want to try this? Oh, I just been missing out on time with you. You're down there in the evenings. That's normally time that we chill. So I just want to spend more time with you, and hopefully I can help out at the same time. Bro, she will respect that. And if you don't like it, then she will be way more willing to hear your side of the your side of the coin, or your side of the argument, when it comes to her cutting down on her hours with this organization. She might even suggest it. You know what I mean? That's just what I think. Now, if you have something similar, if you have a topic, if you have some type of situation story that you need to submit to me so that I can include it in a Q&A, please email me at coachmark22@gmail.com. All right. So thirdly, I am dating a woman that has been pressuring me to have a baby with her. We have been dating and seeing each other for 2 years now. I am not ready for children, but she is. She even offered to take care of the baby without me if I choose. What should I do? All right, family. Well, I'll tell you what. You are in a pickle, as they call it. Now, bro, childbirth is nothing to overlook, right? It's a big process, big obligation, big responsibility, okay? So it's not something that you should jump into if you are not ready. If you are not ready, do not do it. I don't care who it is. I do not care who it is. Because, bro, we have this saying where we're like, oh, it's 18 years and they're out of my house. Well, bro, guess what? I got older kids. They're always going to be your responsibility. The responsibility level changes, but they're always going to be your responsibility. You're always going to care about them. You're always going to love them. You always want them to do better in life. So this is a lifelong commitment. So from the day that they are born until the day most likely you die, because you most likely will die before them, they will be somewhat your responsibility. Okay? So do not get into it if you don't want to. Now, you've been dating her 2 years, and my question to you would be, Playboy, if you've been dating her 2 years, you said dating, not me. Why aren't you guys in a relationship yet? You don't know if you like her yet? It's been 24 months, my boy. 730 days. That's a lot of time. So I would want to ask you, why are you wasting your time with the woman that you've been around 2 years and you haven't been ready to commit to her on some level? But that doesn't mean you have to get engaged or get married. But you said dating. So maybe you said dating in error. I'm going to hope that you did and you guys are in a relationship. That being said, if you are in a relationship with her, bro, and you guys have been around each other for 2 years, apparently she likes you a lot. She likes you so much that she wants to procreate with you. She likes you so much that she wants to procreate with you. That's a beautiful sign, bro. Oh, buddy, that's a beautiful sign. And I'm not telling you to do it if you're not ready, because I just told you, if you're not ready, don't do it. But bro, a woman who wants to procreate with you means that she looks at you like a valuable man. So much so that she said if you wanted to have a baby to her and not be involved in the upbringing, that would be cool. Now, bro, I'm not telling you that that type of woman is somebody you have to procreate with, but I am telling you that that woman likes you enough that she can deal with a lot of things that might come your way in life. And bro, as we always talk about, that has to be one of the first things we talk about when we talk about a viable candidate for a long-term relationship. She has to like you enough. This woman likes you enough, fam. And so since that is the case, I would strongly consider it, right? Because what are your drawbacks? And I know a lot of it is, oh man, it seems like it's expensive. Seems like I won't be able to go do what I want to do. Seems like I'll be held to certain responsibilities I'm not ready for. Now, I don't know your age, bro. You didn't say your age. But I'll tell you, bro, for a man who's actually taking care of his business, for a man who's getting to his mission every day, for a man who watches over his finances, you understand? For a man who takes his health and his fitness seriously, for a man who's spiritual, bro, children are normally a blessing. Yeah, they're a responsibility, bro, but you have responsibilities. Children become a hindrance to people who don't like having responsibility. Children become a hindrance to dudes who want to party and drink all the time. Children become a hindrance to a dude who can't commit in a long-term relationship. That's who has a problem with children. But you should not be watching this channel if you're that guy, right? Or you should be moving towards getting out of being that guy if you're watching this channel. So if you're a guy that's on the way to becoming better, bro, and being your best self, I think children are going to add to it. So I would seriously consider doing that with this woman, man. And if you haven't committed yet, I'd ask yourself why, as far as that's concerned as well. Not saying it has to be a lifelong commitment with this one. It might not work out. Might not work out. But bro, 1 foot in, 1 foot out doesn't really get too much done. You ever had 1 foot in the pool and 1 foot out? You hot and cold at the same time. You understand me? I say if you've been around her this long and she likes you enough to have a child with you, bro, the first thing on your mind should be making some type of commitment. And then if you think that she has the qualities that you would like in a mother, that you see the same qualities in her that you saw in your own mother or your grandmother or your auntie, then bro, I would strongly consider it. Universe ain't gonna send you a million women that you should have a baby with, bro. It only sends you a couple. And some men will tell you, most men will tell you, they've only run into about 2 or 3 women that they should have had children to, at best. Most of them is just one. She might be that one for you, bro. To be honest with you. But I appreciate you for writing in, bro, because that submission is something that so many men go through at some point in their lives, man. And it's so important for us to share our stories and get the advice from somebody. So you have to understand, when this guy writes in and he puts his life out there, I put the question out, give him some advice. People comment in the comment section, man. It might be 10,000, 100,000 people that see this video in the next 2 to 3 years. So imagine how many men in that 100,000 are going through the same thing he's going through. You understand? So that's what we do here. We just try to get better through a little bit of question and answering. You understand me? So I appreciate everybody who wrote in, man. It's very important that you write in, share your story. I'll keep you anonymous, give you some good advice, homie. Hopefully I'm able to help you get to your better self. And that's what we do here. All right. So make sure you email me, coachmark22@gmail.com, if you have something like this. Now, if you are someone watching this video and you need some strict one-on-one attention in an area that you might be struggling in, and you've been failing, you can't seem to get it together, go down the description, book a call with me. We will figure out if we are a good fit to establish a relationship. If we establish a relationship, we can help you put a plan together, bro, to execute some things, to maybe curate some better habits in your life, get rid of a few vices, or just get you to a happier place in life. All right? I might need to connect you with somebody because we might not be a great fit. And you might need a nutritionist, bro, a therapist, a family counselor, a sex therapist, whatever it might be, whether it be online or in your area, I can help connect you with those people as well. So make sure you go down in the description, book a call with me, and we'll get on the Zoom. We'll figure it out. All right. So I always appreciate you guys for tuning in with me. Your time is valuable, and so is mine. So I thank you for spending it with your boy. All right. I'll be back on you on the next one, baby. It's your boy, Marc My Words.